absolutely committed to making sure that our elections here in the state of Wisconsin are fair and clean and transparent.
Election, not selection. Election, not selection.
I think everyone was a little bit shocked yesterday afternoon, at least those who weren't right-wing bloggers who didn't have advance notice what was going to happen, that 14,000 votes were found in the largest Republican county in Wisconsin, and that they allegedly forgot to count the second largest city in Waukesha County 2 days before the election. Now, we don't know exactly what happened, obviously. The line is it's human error. Of course, the evidence we have that was human error is the person who supposedly committed the human error. And that person also used to work in the Assembly Republican Caucus and actually used to work on how to develop databases on voters for David Prosser when he was Speaker of the House. So, and then they waited 29 hours. They said that they discovered this on noon Wednesday, waited 29 hours to report this, and when it finally was reported, it had already been leaked to a number of right-wing think tanks and organizations and right-wing talk shows. So the situation is this. People are not going to have any faith that this election was not tainted unless there is a full, independent investigation that everyone can have faith in. And herein lies the problem. We have an Attorney General who has been overtly partisan during this whole conflict over the rights of workers and the right to have unions, and has in fact taken the position that the legislature can violate the laws in passing laws and that they would still go into effect, that the courts have no role. So the people of Wisconsin can have no confidence that the Attorney General's investigation, if he was to announce one, which he is not, would be fair and impartial. And so what we're saying is, and we called for this last night, there needs to be federal intervention. There needs to be the U.S. Attorney. And what the U.S. Attorney needs to do is immediately impound all of the computers involved. These are personal computers, and there has been audits to show they were not secure. So even if the Waukesha County clerk was incompetent, other much more competent people could have manipulated the data on those computers. They need to impound all of the votes, all the ballot boxes, so they can be recounted. The point is that we need an independent authority that can assure that we get to the bottom of this. Otherwise, the people of Wisconsin are going to wonder forever whether or not their Supreme Court was stolen, and whether or not a crucial election at a crucial time in Wisconsin history was stolen. Whether it was or not, we need to get to the bottom of it and know. We have a reputation for clean, good, democratic government, and we need to take that back, and that starts.
Today we delivered to J.B. Van Hollen and to District Attorney John Chisholm in Milwaukee County a letter demanding that their voter integrity task force immediately investigate what has gone on in Waukesha County. We need to have the county clerk of Waukesha County's computer seized. We need to have a forensic expert go through it and find out at long last what happened in Waukesha, because what's coming out smells dirty. This is our state. This is our state, and we are going to continue to come back here day after day to mobilize in places all across Wisconsin to ensure that this state remains with the priorities we care about: education, healthcare, job creation, protecting the environment, protecting workers' rights, and making sure again that our elections are fair and clean. Thank you all for coming out, and thank you so much for being here.